little bit earlier that is just mind-boggling to me. This is your way in which you're going to be able to create a hummingbird sanctuary in your front yard or your backyard or wherever it is that you want to hang these. You are bringing home 2 from Plow and Hearth of these hummingbird houses. We have them hanging in our tree right now. They're made of wood. They're absolutely adorable. This is what they look like. You're getting one that's going to be a little bit wider. It has the perch on it. Then you're getting one that's going to be a little bit more narrow. I don't believe, and we're going to confirm with Ginger, but I don't think there's anything you need to do other than hanging these up, and you literally wait until the hummingbirds come. They will lay their eggs. They're going to actually go inside of there, lay their eggs, and then you will patiently wait, or if you're like me, maybe impatiently wait, for those eggs to hatch and watch the baby hummingbirds appear. Your item number is M99856. This is on sale for $35.98, and you have an easy pay of $11.99. We're going to welcome in Ginger Walt, who brings us so many different indoor and outdoor items. But this one, Ginger, is so unique and so cool.
So cool. It is. It's so cool. So the first time that I saw it, I thought, okay, well, first off, they're all made out of hand-carved wood. They have a bit of a lacquer that's on them too, just to kind of help them out in the elements. But one looks like an acorn, and the other one kind of looks like a mushroom.
Yeah, like a
mushroom. Very cute, very adorable to look into your kind of peer into, you know, wherever you want to hang this. So it's very decorative. It does come with the rope for hanging, and you're right. There isn't anything you need to do. You pull these out of the box. You find a home for them to place them, and then you just kind of wait for the birds, just wait for them to do their thing. And it's another product by Plow and Hearth. They've been around for well over 40 years, and they just give us these really unique pieces for your outdoor space that are very different than you'd ever see anywhere else. I have never seen something like this. Now, the perches on them, they have a little opening, and it's hollow on the inside. And there, again, you don't have to do anything. Now, let me just give you some fun facts about the hummingbirds. Now, you know, when you sell the hummingbird feeders, you know a lot about that, like what to do, how to feed them. And I think Roxanne, when she sells hers, she gives kind of some information about them as well. So I'm going to give you some, which is kind of cool. So mostly they're open nesters, but we do encourage you to put these out and let them get used to them, because let me just show you here the little nest that I have. Their eggs are just about the size of a navy bean. So super duper tiny. I know, they're just so adorable. I mean, just absolutely cute. So the female hummingbirds build their nest about 10 to 90 feet high, and generally in trees or shrubs, with few exceptions. And hummingbirds lay about 2 eggs, and they're, again, about the size of a navy bean, and they incubate, because my daughter was asking, so I thought, hey, I'm going to find out how long they incubate. For about 15 to 18 days they incubate, and the juvenile hummingbirds will fledge. They'll leave the nest between 18 to 28 days after hatching. So that's when you know, like when you see them go in and they start to lay their eggs and, you know, get all comfortable in there, then that's when everybody asks the question, when are you going to see a little baby? When are you going to see it actually peeking its head out, or, you know, kind of appear around? And then when do they leave? So it's important information that, you know, we like to know about it. But I'll tell you, Justin, they are just magical creatures, just so sweet.
I mean, look, if you have any of the hummingbird feeders that we have presented here at QVC, this is the way that you level up. This is the way that you add to that, because you're already attracting the hummingbirds. If you've got a hummingbird feeder in your backyard, you might as well also give them a home. You're feeding them, you're giving them food, you're giving them nourishment, but why not give them a little place to live? This is exactly that. I mean, this is the one that's in the shape of a little mushroom. This is carved out. It has a little perch for them. They'll go right on the inside, and they're actually going to bring things in there in order to help make the nest, right? So we're going to find that they're going to bring things to soften it.
So here's the thing that I found out too. I don't care for spiders. I don't like to
Me neither.
walk into a spider web, and typically that happens on my front porch. But one of the amazing things about hummingbirds is they actually take spiders' webs to build their nest for their young. So it must be nice and cushiony and soft. I could just only imagine how amazing that it would be. So something perfect to hold on to a cute little navy bean size egg, which is so adorable. But I've been blessed with, you know, kind of having the hummingbirds come to our yard, and every year it seems like if you put out a hummingbird feeder, they come. They know where to get their food. They know where to, you know, where to lay their eggs. They know their safe environment. So once you start feeding them or you put a place out for them to nest, you know you're going to always have them. But I had one come up to me and literally within probably 6 inches of my face, just right in front. I couldn't move. I was sitting down. It kind of had me there. It just was checking me out. But you know how they fly. They can go every direction.
Right.
So I just patiently just sat there and just watched it. And it was the most amazing thing ever.
It's mesmerizing.
Kind of
it really is.
Too, but
I just refilled the bird feeders in my backyard today. This afternoon, I was doing all gardening out back, and within 60 seconds of filling in the one, a bird already went onto it. And I turned to my husband and I was like, look at the home that we've created for them. Like, look at the little environment that we made, that we're in the backyard, and yet they are just coming for that food. Now you can quite literally give those hummingbirds a little home. You get 2 of these.
Sweet.
There's no choice you need to make. You're getting one that's in the shape of that adorable acorn. Remember, this is all made of wood, and it comes to us from Plow and Hearth, so you know that the quality is exceptional. And you also have one that's in the shape of a little mushroom. You just hang it about 10 feet, Ginger. That's kind of what they like, and they like a little bit of height.
Exactly.
Great.
Yeah, 10 to 90 feet. So up high so that little predators, you know, can't.
Perfect. And they'll come, they'll lay their eggs, and then all of a sudden baby hummingbirds are going to appear. So good to see you, Ginger.
Yeah. Great to see you too, hon.
Have a great night. Okay, here's 2 things that we showed you earlier in the show that were super popular in case you